If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Everyone's talking about NCTV45. Internet television the way you want it. Your #1 media source serving Newcastle, Lawrence County, and globally. NCTV45.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
It's Chubby's Let's Pizza again, like we did way back when. Yes, Chubby's for that great pizza taste. They use Augustine's ingredients, and guess what? You folks on the east side, they deliver. DA Reed Delivery Service will get your Chubby's pizza right to you. It's easy. Call ahead, place your order. It's Chubby's Delivery right there for you. And don't think that they don't have cheese stuffed meatballs, sausage, and so much more. Chubby's right there for you.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to the 16th of March, NCTV45. Hopefully, and I do. It's right here. I got my coffee. I'm ready to roll as we've got lots of things to get to. First of all, outside temperature 38 degrees. Hello and welcome is in order to, as they refer to them, toffee. Cubs of 61 in Newcastle. A big hello going out to them. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everything and your comments. They're very much appreciated. Just want to let you know. And a classmate, Harry Koliakovo, says hello. So, that being said, and let's see if they've warmed up and got to where they were going with, and a little slow this morning with the birthday list. We're going to be closing in on that. And quite a few other things. What's it going to be like today as the weather outside? Light rain began to fall at about 4 o'clock. It's not raining now. However, it is spring, and we can expect a lot of stuff like that. Now, last night, early this morning, if you were traveling out and about, maybe you were going to work, you probably saw this, and I'm going to kind of get it to you right as we speak. That way you'll be able to see the report as it was. It is on my Facebook page, and I'll come back and comment.
Good morning, Nctv45. If you're heading to work today and Route 18, the American Legion looks like they're getting a new gas line put in. As the gas companies over there, they've dug a trench and they're doing some work right downtown by Sheetz and the car wash. So be aware of that as you go through your travels early today, and be careful out there. Angelo Perrotta for Nctv45.
Now, as you can see, they are putting a new gas line in, and that was at the American Legion on the corner. The gas line was running across here. And what is next to it, the car wash, and on the other side of the car wash, JoJo's, former sponsor of Nctv45. Stop at JoJo's. They have some interesting stuff. Now, that being said, I missed something the other day. And a heartfelt congratulations to my good friends, my very good friends, relatives, and all in Elwood City. Go Wolverines! They won the WPIAL championship in their class. Now we're up to 4. Let's do the math here. You've got 8 schools. 4 of them have championships. Shenango, Laurel, Neshannock, and the boys made it. That's what I was referring to. All chipped in with a great run. Neshannock boys falling to the then champion Wolverines. So Lawrence County now the county of champions, and I think it's fair to give that quote because that's exactly what it is. And the greatest castle in the world strikes again. So just a little note there. As you're moving through your day, you see somebody from Elwood, say, hey, congratulations, Wolverines. So I didn't want to miss that because there's been a bunch of stuff. And if you're asking about the birthdays, they're being a little bit slow here on getting them out. So I guess we're going to have to go to some other stuff. You know, there's been a lot of things breaking. Let's talk about the misinformation that the Washington Post had that they had to retract. In summary, listening to the audio that they did, they said that Trump never asked Georgia Secretary of State to find votes, or however they misconstrued it. It was a professional, legitimate conversation. You know, before you fly off the handle, make sure you get the story right. Very, very important. Now, with that being said, research has been uncovered about the 6-foot distance. That science came from 1890, and apparently Fauci reported that the new thing is 3 feet. That's another interesting thing. Now, as you close in on that information, and I'm going to kind of get there, the rundown is this with the AP. Sweden is the latest country to stop using the AstraZeneca vaccine. Thailand PM gets AstraZeneca jab. One Asian country suspends using it. There's divided reaction in the United States as the Pope makes his comments. Once held in Iranian jail, ex-Marine fights espionage claims, and schools weigh whether to seat students closer. The guidelines were 6 feet apart, as I was telling you, and now they're talking about 3 feet. So just some things that are on the AP today that you might want to kind of take a look at, consider, and maybe keep yourself aware of. Now, with all of that said, and no birthdays yet, I know you're waiting. April 4th seems to be a big day here in Pennsylvania. With the COVID situation, a lot of small businesses, particularly those in the restaurant business, the business of hospitality, as they say, were asked to limit, if not close, and just have drive-through with no dining. Well, Governor Tom Wolf, he decided that, well, that could be enough. So, as I refer to him, the governor of Philadelphia, because that's where all the money seems to go. Now, keep in mind that he made the same rules across the state, even though the eastern part of the state was a lot worse than the western part of the state. Effective April 4th, more options for restaurants and other businesses and mass gatherings. The maximums increase. Now, they had two types of way that they did this. And if you could go to 75% if you did the self-certification process, agreeing to strictly comply to all public safety guidelines and orders, including the cleaning and mitigation protocols and other operational requirements contained in the Governor and the Secretary's Health Mitigation and Enforcement Orders issued November 23, 2020. The restaurants that did not self-certify can raise to 50%. They were at 25%. So 25 goes to 50, 50 goes to 75, and wow. Now, why? It's not enough to just say the numbers are down, but this figure was the 2-day total released yesterday. They didn't release yesterday's figures yet. We did this on Nightly Newswatch. 3,300. Well, if that's a 2-day total, just ballparking it out, you divide it by 2, you get 1,650. Now, if that wasn't low enough, because there's 67 counties here, you know, the people hospitalized were just a little over 700. So when if you didn't get hospitalized, if you recovered or were recovering, you take that 16, you subtract 7, now you're down to 900. And when they figure roughly 300 patients were put in intensive care, you take that 900 and it goes down to around 750. If it was evenly dispersed between 67 counties, but we know it's heavier in the east. Thus, there's places, God bless their hearts, that don't have any, the word I'm looking for is issues with respect to the virus. But Tom Wolf decided to shut everybody down, which brings to the question that why, when it's time to disperse money, do you go to the east as opposed to dispersing it across the Commonwealth? That's a question. The State Bureau of Liquor Control Enforcement, between March 12th and the 14th, they did 407 compliance checks, 27 notices of violation. Now, here's the rub on this, okay? The warnings related to COVID mitigation, warnings only totaled 30. But they centered their looking in Pittsburgh, Wilkes-Barre, Allentown, and Altoona, those being the top 3. Philadelphia only got 32. You know, it's time to start getting things back to normal. The Wolf administration announces funding, and this funding is for volunteer fire companies to increase protection from wildfires in rural areas. I don't even recall that being a real big issue but I know that those companies probably, those volunteer fire companies, probably need the help. Now, with that, I want to make mention of this. This came from the chamber, but there's also the county commissioners put out some information, and I'm going to, excuse me, but I'm going to get it for you. And here it is. The information put out by the county commissioners announcing a new relief funding for Lawrence County residents who have become unemployed or experienced a reduction in household income as a result of COVID-19. Qualifying renters are eligible for 12 months, up to 12 months in past due rents and or utilities that were due from March 13th, 2020 forward. The program funding is through the Department of Human Services and is being administered through a collaborative partnership with the Lawrence County Community Action Partners, LCAP as it's known, and the Lawrence County Commissioners. There's things to qualify. You can call for more information, 724-658-7258. So this again, the number 724-658-7258. Applications started on March 8th and will run through September 30th. So make sure that you'll take a look at that. Now, for people in the hospitality industry, they also have one of those grants out, and it's with Northwest, and I'm going to give it to you. That was the Northwest, and it's, wow. Sometimes Northwest Development Corp. Penn Northwest Development Corporation. They have a program for the hospitality industry, and once again, that industry, not all the way back to normal, but April 4th, a target date, and we want to put that out there. Thanks to the Greenville Chamber for also making that information available. Now, lots to get to, and we're looking, and I still want to remind you that the birthday list just popped up. So let's get to this. I told you I was going to do it as soon as possible. Anthony Conti, Nicole Villani, Terry Weimer, Anthony Ross. Get that second piece of birthday cake. Celebrate the rest of the week. And tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. So really celebrate. Get some corned beef and cabbage and knock your socks off. Now, the United Way. You know, any money raised with the United Way stays right here in Lawrence County. It's not floating around going, it helps people right here. Well, the United Way of Lawrence County volunteers worked very hard through this pandemic in raising funds for our local agencies, but they still need help. COVID-19 hit charities very hard. The United Way was not eligible to receive funds through the CARE Act to help maintain ongoing programs such as mentoring our youth, providing counseling, and direct services in times of disaster in our community. The United Way campaign officially closes its campaign March 31st, 2021. Their goal was 400,000, at which they're 60% there. They're grateful to the businesses who helped. United Way funds are vital. As I told you, funds that are raised here stay here. So make sure that you give to the United Way. And also, if you have any questions, give them a call, 724-658-8528, and they'll answer any questions you may have. Now, with that being said, as we kind of climb through this busy news day, and I do mean busy, because there's been a lot of things happening in and around the area, and we try to keep you very much abreast of what's going on. When we come back, we're going to have some information on some pleasant things you can do. Maybe you're looking forward to fishing, and we'll give you a little heads up on a new company up there in Mercer County, and the folks in Greenville got a lot of great things going on. We're going to talk about that. But we have to talk about sports. Well, last night, my son's San Antonio Spurs came up with a 10-point win against Detroit, 109-99. The LA Clippers also had the same score, 109-99 over Dallas. Now, college basketball, the tournament happening Thursday. But one of my favorites, the Pittsburgh Penguins, 4-1 winners over Boston. Way to go, Pens. I love it. Now, let's take a look at sports, and we'll be right back with bunches more right after this.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner. Let's get to college basketball. Tournament will be underway on Thursday. Now, taking a break and going to the NHL. Here is your hockey schedule. The Pittsburgh Penguins. They're at home against the Boston Bruins. That on NBC Sports Channel. 7 o'clock. Now, the Arizona Coyotes will take on the Minnesota Wild, 8 o'clock, ESPN Plus. And the Anaheim Ducks will be at the Colorado Avalanche, that at 9 o'clock, ESPN Plus. Now, over in the NBA, Your Tuesday matchups, Utah at the Boston Celtics, 7:30 TNT. And at 10 o'clock, New Orleans will be at Portland on TNT. Now, we've been watching, searching, and trying to find out when exactly they're playing, but the college football Division I AA, we haven't been able to get a schedule together, and there's some good football being played there. Missouri Valley State. Might be interesting if you get a chance to watch those teams and see who gets to the NFL draft, since the NFL draft is just at the end of April. Now, this was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to take this break, hear from these great sponsors, and we'll be right back after this timeout.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Welcome back, and hope all is well with you. And it's always good to share the morning with you. And just check out everybody that is getting ready for work or getting ready for whatever you get ready for. Now, this out of Greenville, the CARES Act small business grant applications are still being taken until March 26th. This from Penn Northwest Development Corp. And the areas, Grove City, Sharpsville, Greenville, and Pine Township, along with Mercer County locations, are encouraged to apply. Grants are limited to $10,000. Businesses in Mercer County are covered by the program with the exception of those based Farrell, Sharon, and Hermitage. So that being said, what else is going on up in Greenville? Well, Heritage Days is an Easter event, April 3rd, Riverside Park from 12 to 2. And as you make your way through that and probably plan ahead, remember they have that thing, grapes and growlers. Now, I don't know what a grape and a growler is. You can probably look them up for more information, but here's what they say with respect to, it's the 5th annual Grapes and Growlers. Greenville Reynolds Industrial Park is where they're having it. And they will be utilizing 16,000 square feet building. There will be plenty of space for distancing and ventilation. So maybe we'll get some information on grapes and growlers for you. The Shamrock Run, it's a virtual run, 5K and 10K. It benefits the Primary Health Network, charitable foundations. Participants will complete their run walk on their own time and in a location of their choosing. So do that Shamrock Run, especially because tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. And wow, a lot of great things going there. Now, with that being said, and let's keep it in Mercer County. OLT, Ohana Link Technologies, announces, and it's a Pennsylvania-based technology company. Ohana Link Technologies today announced their agreement with the City of Hermitage to offer Ohana Link at Work, a new employer-sponsored subscription service to their employees. The City of Hermitage employs nearly 100 full and part-time staff members, including those housed in the city administration offices and community-based employees, including police, fire, and city workers. This allows them to create a family circle and check them out. That might be a great thing for employees to offer to their, or employers to offer to their employees, so that it saves time and all the running around. Now, April might seem like a far way off, but it's not. And when you think of the beginning of April, you have to think of fishing season. Well, I don't fish all that much, but I like eating it. I got to tell you that. Well, Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, additional state parks campsites for trout anglers, because that's what opens the trout season. Cindy Adams Dunn announces campsites will be available at an additional 16 state parks, accommodating fishing enthusiasts who want to stay overnight on April 2nd for the statewide trout opener the following day, which is April 3rd. A total of 34 parks throughout the state will provide camping at that time. So make sure that you check that out and enjoy the fishing. Now, maybe you're not one of those persons that likes to go out and fish and do those type of things. Well, maybe you're more artsy. If you are, you know what? There's something for you too. The Hoyt announces its mini masterpiece competition. Now you pick a mini masterpiece, you have to put it on a 3x3 canvas. Those are available from, the Hoyt. And entries have to be received no later than 4 p.m. on the 17th. To enter, visit hoytcenter.org/mini-masterpiece 2021. Do that to enter the competition. Your $5 entry fee covers the canvas and the postage to return your work. So, isn't that something? Well, tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day. Wear your green, get your Irish coffee. Well, you can also celebrate St. Patty's Day from the comfort of your home with the Celebrity Series. At home, the first online event, a special St. Patrick's Day virtual concert, Ireland with Michael, a well-renowned Irish singer, Michael Laundra, at 7 p.m. Wednesday, St. Patrick's Day, tomorrow the 17th. Visit westminster.edu/celebrity. And that'll help you get in that Irish shamrock spirit. Now, with all that being said, currently outside, it's time to take a look at weather. 38 degrees, and that's a look at the parking lot across the street. Kind of dark, cloudy as you look at the cathedral, and you can see our lights reflecting off because it just is cloudy. And 38 degrees, 52% humidity, winds from the east at 5, visibility 10, and the wind chill 34. We're going to head over to Lawrence County 45 weather, and there's some great people that put this on. BSB's, the Crane Room, Easy Car, and Van Wash, and they just do a fantastic job, as all our sponsors do, and that's why you should visit them. So let's go over to weather and see what your day holds, and we'll be back just that quick. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need only car to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
County 45 weather, and last night's rainy low of 34. How is your Tuesday looking? Well, folks, here comes the rain. As you can see, Florida, and then look to the north, and what you're going to see is showers out to our west. Those are closing in on us, and it's going to get us a little bit wet. Now, yesterday, bright sunshine. So let's take a look at your forecast. Well, last night, rainy low of 34. Your Tuesday, cloudy, 49, 50% chance of rain. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 39. Chance of rain drops down to 20%, which gets you to St. Patrick's Day. For St. Patty's Day, mostly cloudy, 56. Get some peaks of sun, it's going to be okay. Nice warm temperature for this time of year. And then we go to Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 38. Your Thursday, mostly cloudy, 54, 70% chance of rain. Thursday night, showers, low of 37, 80% chance of rain. And then here comes Friday. Partly sunny, high of 48, but in the morning you're going to have those leftover showers coming in, and that'll be a 60% chance. So as the day goes on, it gets better. And then Friday night, partly cloudy, a low of 28. That's going to be a little chilly after those warm temperatures. And then your Saturday, mostly sunny and 52. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 30. And your Sunday, sunny, of course, with a high of 58. Not too bad as you take a look at BSB's Lawrence County 45 weather. And what the heck? We've got some great weather ahead of us, and that'd be a great time to get out and do things. Perhaps you want to go to BSB's and get something great to eat. Now, check out any one of our sponsors. They're great people, and this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to be right back after we hear from these great folks. Elham's for one great dining experience. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's. Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Well, welcome back. And that's going to do it for this edition of Newswatch Morning. As you take a look outside, sun coming up, the cathedral in the background. And I've got one thing to say. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And you know, they always come up with, well, these excuses. But when they do, you tell them this.
NCTV 45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Now, the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the County of Champions, the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.